Hello, let's talk about the radial nerve. Radial nerve originates from the posterior cord of the brachial plexus. This is the posterior cord of the brachial plexus, and radial nerve is one of the terminal branch. The other branch is axillary nerve. So the radial nerve originates from the posterior cord of the brachial plexus, and it is muscles one of the muscle which supplies the posterior compartment of the arm and forearm. Okay, so the muscles in the posterior compartment are the extensor compartment of the arm and the forearm. All the muscles in the posterior compartment of the arm and forearm are supplied by the radial nerve. So radial nerve is located in the arm. It is located in the arm in the radial groove of the humerus, which is located on the posterior aspect of the humerus. So this is the radial nerve. Okay, so the radial nerve, this is the radial nerve. Okay, so the radial nerve in the arm, it lies in the radial groove. Okay, so this is the radial groove. Okay, and on the posterior aspect of the humerus. So this is the humerus, posterior aspect of the humerus bone, and on the posterior aspect of the humerus bone, on the shaft of the humerus, there is a radial groove through which the radial nerve and profunda brachii artery passes. So this is the radial nerve in the arm region, while in the in the forearm region. Okay, so when it comes to the cubital fossa, so okay, so this is the lateral side of the cubital fossa. So when it comes to the lateral most side of the cubital fossa, this is the radial nerve. Then it divided into superficial branch and the deep branch. Okay, so in the cubital fossa it divide and in the cubital fossa it is between the two muscle, brachioradialis and brachialis, and it divided in the cubital fossa into superficial branch and deep branch. Okay, superficial branch is the cutaneous branch. Okay, superficial branch is the cutaneous branch, while the deep branch is also called posterior interosseous nerve. Okay, posterior interosseous nerve. So this is about the landmarks of the radial nerve. While the muscle which are supplied by the radial nerve, okay, so the radial nerve supplies all the muscle of the posterior compartment of the arm. Okay, so muscle of the posterior compartment of the arm and forearm region. So it means it supplies all the extensor of the elbow and the wrist and the fingers. Okay, so in the arm it supplies the triceps muscle and anconeus. Okay, which are the extensor of the elbow joint. Triceps is in the posterior compartment of the arm, while anconeus is the muscle in the posterior compartment of the forearm. Okay, so this is anconeus muscle. It is one of the extensor of the elbow, while it also supply the extensor of the elbow and extensors of the hand. Okay, so this is about the muscle supply of the radial nerve, while the cutaneous supply. Okay, so the cutaneous supply of the radial nerve. Okay, so the radial nerve supplies the lateral two-third of the dorsum of the hand. Okay, lateral two-third of the dorsum of the hand, and lateral 3.5 fingers. Okay, so this it supplies the lateral side of the dorsum of the hand, while the medial side of the dorsum of the hand is supplied by the ulnar nerve. So this is about the radial nerve.